God is able to do just what he said he would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. So don't give up on God, 'cause he won't give up on you. Don't give up on God, 'cause he won't give up on you. One more time. Don't give up on God, 'cause he won't give up on you. He's able. So this morning I was thinking about the three Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and how they came upon King Nebuchadnezzar. And King Nebuchadnezzar had built this golden image to himself, and he said to the boys, if you don't bow down to my golden image, I'm going to throw you in the fiery furnace. And then what God's going to be able to deliver you? And they said, no, King, we will not bow down to your golden image because we know that our God is able and he will deliver us. But then they said something interesting. But even if he doesn't, we're still not going to bow down. We're still going to trust him. And, I thought about the fact that they said, but if he doesn't. Well, I thought to myself, well, but if he doesn't what? Because in there, they said two things in reference to God. They said, our God is able, and they said that he will deliver us. Well, I realized that they said, but if he doesn't connotates that they're talking about, let's try that again. But if he doesn't connotates the fact that they're talking about the action. They're not talking about God's ability. They're talking about the action that they just spoke of. So God is able. Just because he doesn't do something does not change his ability to do that thing. God is all powerful. He is all wise. He's omniscient. He's omnipotent. He's all those things. And they knew it. What they were saying is that even if he doesn't deliver us that action word, he's still able. So is a linking verb. So I'm a teacher, excuse me. Is a linking verb, and it links the subject to something else that gives more information about the subject. So God, able, it's putting those two things together. Will deliver talks about some future action. It will happen. Some certainty that they had. I can't even believe it. They were facing a furnace. We don't even have furnaces like that big enough for you to put people in. At least I don't think so. Well, there is an incinerator. Anyways, but they were facing the fiery furnace, and they still said, God is able, and he will deliver us. So I'm wondering today, how many of us are coming against something that we're just like, you know what, God, I need to claim that you are able, but I kind of wish you would go ahead and do it. People say that God's will is what's best for us. And I kind of think to myself, Lord, I asked you for something, and I'd really appreciate you giving it to me. But the thing is that if he hasn't given it to you, it's probably not what's best for you. Because God says that my ways are higher and better than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. I know what I'm doing here, so I just need you to trust me. But we're kind of like, you know what, Lord? I asked you for a better job, a better house, a better spouse. I asked you for a child, and I still haven't gotten these things, and I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on, why this is happening to me. But it says that God's will is what's best for us. Paul talks about in 2 Corinthians 12, he talks about a thorn that was placed in his flesh so he wouldn't get all proud and puffed up. That God allowed this to happen to him. He implored God 3 times. He was like, take it away. Okay, please take it away. Okay, one more time, please take it away. And God didn't take it away. And so he's like, you know what? Instead of taking it away, God says something really important to me. He said that my weakness, actually God's strength, is shown and made perfect in my weakness. And it's just like, what? Why do I have to be weak in order for you to be shown strong? But the thing about it is that if we are not brought down in our weakness, then we'll get puffed up and think that it's us. It's not you. It is not you. It is nothing but God and his grace. He says, my grace is sufficient for you because in your weakness, I am shown to be strong. I want to encourage us today that whatever is going on in your life, whatever weakness that you are feeling, whatever difficulty is happening in your life, that like is happening in my life, I got my issues, that I am going to trust God and I'm going to say, you know what, Lord, I know that you are able. I know that you will deliver me. I know that it's not necessarily in my timetable or else it would have already happened. But God, I'm going to trust you while I am waiting for that deliverance because I know it's going to happen. You will deliver me from whatever the circumstance is. But in the meantime, I'm going to claim the promise and I'm going to understand that you are saying that your grace is sufficient for me. You're going to carry me on through until that moment of delivery. Guys, be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Stay strong. Know the joy of the Lord is your strength. Amen.